Hi guys, my high school students come tomorrow and I thought that I would share my classroom with you. I didn't get to everything that I want to get to, but that's okay. I don't think that we ever really get to everything we want to get through, but let me go ahead and share with you what I have. Let's go. I am rudely interrupting myself. One, to say I'm sorry that I didn't have this video up a week ago like I intended, but man, back to school was busy for me this year. Two, I just wanted to say real quick that if you see anything you like today, maybe it's a wall decal, maybe you like the labels that I have printed around the room that are on my Teachers Pay Teacher store, the link might be in the description box. If it's not, just comment and ask for the link. I have no problem sharing it with you. I love when people post their materials, so I'm gonna go ahead and share mine as well. I'm pretty sure I forgot to say that I teach high school English, if you couldn't tell. Here's what you see. I like to have the students sitting in groups. I also very much like debate style or the horseshoe shape, but I don't like to start class off that way. I like to start off with students in small groups. In each group, I placed an X. They're not exactly sticking, that's fine. What the X's are for is a small, just a quick little group activity. I like that at any point I can say, okay, whoever has the yellow X has to do something. So tomorrow I'm going to ask the student with the yellow X to choose the speaker of their group. Yes, this area right here is pretty funny. So as students come in, I will ask them to sit anywhere but at a red X. And I do that because sometimes students like to flock to the back. By giving some desks red X's, it kind of pushes more students to the front. If there are any extra desks available for whatever reason, this is a great space for me to have to use with my students in small groups. When you walk in, you are greeted with your pass, just your pass. For now, I have more passes. You want to see them? I don't feel that everything needs to come out at once. Some of these other passes that I have, I feel like we should build a relationship first. I talk a lot about my student station. I won't get all into it now, but it's just an area that students have. So yeah, scissors, rulers, highlighters, glue. I try to highlight birthdays the best that I can. Sometimes they get away from me. This is where students will sign in when they're late. Here's our little pencil system. And eventually their folders will go there. We have their laptop cart. They're not even plugged in. I have no intention of students using their laptops tomorrow. At the beginning of the year last year, I printed out a ton of matching labels for around my room. You'll see them kind of everywhere. This is our Inform Yourself wall. This is kind of just where students will go for information. For example, our schedule and plenty of other things will fill up this space, like their syllabus and just QR codes for around the school. I have for free on my Teachers Pay Teacher store. It's not my entire cell phone strategy, but it's part of my cell phone strategy. Students know when it's okay for them to use their phones, when it's okay to have the earpods in, and when it's not. That I need to replace, but it'll do for now. I have an entire video on what I like to do the first day of school, and part of that includes writing me a letter. You can get this for free on Teachers Pay Teachers. Go ahead and check that out if you're interested. I love when students write me letters for the first day. Here's my agenda wall. Here I'll do the date. here's my name and usually some good reminders. I'm just leaving it blank for now. This is how our cell phone Friday minutes go. I have a vlog on that as well. Go check that out. I love my cell phone management system and just, you know, my agenda and my objectives for English and for radical women. Oh, this is actually just painter's tape. I use painter's tape for everything because it holds up pretty well and does not tear the paint. I am not claiming to be the most organized person. I'm not the most organized, but I try. In here, I keep a lot of tape, adhesive things, stickers. Check out these really cute dog stickers that I have. It's stamps. Yes, high school students love this on their work. I really wish I had a moment to put up this decal. I'm gonna put it up tomorrow. Hopefully I can post a picture. I'm a post-it freak for labeling. This is my go-to for probably the first 2 weeks. It's so nice to have a go-to folder for the first 2 weeks of school, which is just full of ideas. All my things. This is my lesson planning book. It's lesson plans that I submit, and then the pacing guide is typically what I follow. It's what makes sense to me. I get a lot of compliments on this decal. I get a lot of compliments on it. If you'd like the link to it, let me know. Over here, I have my diffuser. If you've seen any of my previous vlogs, you know how much I love my diffuser. When I am planning ahead, this is where I will keep my copies. Each class is color-coded, so attendance sheets and just whatever I need, checklists, will just go in their colored folder. Last year, which was my first full year in this high school, by the way, I never really liked how my books were so low, and I had always wanted to bring them up. I have started to do that this year. First of all, I have them categorized into genre. I like these bins because if a student wants to look through them, they don't have to sit here and break their back. They can just pull out a bin. A main goal of mine, especially as an English teacher, is to make books look inviting. It's not just about having the books, but it's about displaying them in a way that makes students want to come over to them and pick them up. Here is where students can get their textbooks or their workbooks. And this is where students can submit and take their graded work. So students can submit their work here, and if they're looking for anything that's graded, then they can go into their color-coded folder. I used to have a tray for everything. I used to have 2 trays per class, and it's just unnecessary because you can put a folder in there. Yeah, I ended up using some trays here that I would typically use for graded work. Do you need to color code everything? Absolutely not. But see, I watch the home edit throughout the summer, and so I'm just in color coding mode. If you like anything that you see on my walls, I have links to all of this. What I'm currently reading. I love this, and one of these days they have the same exact one in Spanish. I really want to get one in Spanish and put it like right beneath. I just love it. I love it so much. Here, I kind of keep a collection of things that students have made all around my room. Should have just kind of like a weird stuff box, because if you want students to get off their phones and if you want them to relax, sometimes they just need something to touch. I'm so excited to have my vibe board, and I love that it is on wheels. I'm still brainstorming how I'm going to use this in class. I have some really great ideas. Just look how all these apps are right here, and I can add and change apps as I want to. Don't even get me started. You guys, I love my Enneagram. It's a personality quiz. I love this beginning of the school year activity so much. This activity checks so many boxes. It's fun and engaging. Everyone learns about each other. They learn about themselves. They're reading, they're analyzing, they're comparing, they're creating. It's great, and it takes about 2 days, 2 80-minute blocks for me. Honestly, that's pushing it. It takes less time than that. If you'd like to learn more, check out my Enneagram personality quiz vlog that I posted last year. This is not free on Teachers Pay Teachers. However, it has been discounted since July, and I'm gonna keep it discounted throughout the entire month of September. I believe right now it's $7. Eventually it is going to go up to $10. So if you would like all of these materials and the directions for $7, go ahead and you can purchase it on my Teachers Pay Teachers store. We're coming soon to some bulletin boards. This will be a vocabulary board. Welcome back. I've had a couple people ask me how I print out these large book covers. Stay tuned, because if that many of you are interested in it, it's going to be a very quick vlog, and I'm gonna explain to you, because it's very easy, what I do, and it's affordable. Schnacks, drinks. I have been waiting to get to the copy machine. There's been a bit of a line to make copies of my syllabus, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick, finish the tour, and go home, because my little girl, it's first day of kindergarten is tomorrow. I want to go spend time with her. And that is it. I am done, and I am tired, but I feel good and I feel ready, and I'm so excited to go home because my daughter starts kindergarten tomorrow, and when I get home, everything is about her. Have a great school year, everybody, and regardless, I don't care where you are in your classroom, they're never done. As long as it is a safe space and a place that you feel comfortable in, you're good. Bye.